So I tell the guy, listen, get off my lawn now, or I'm calling animal protection, and I'm gonna get that badger arrested.
And I said,
arrested?
Yeah.
Did badgers get arrested?
Uh-huh.
By the animal control.
For badgering the witness.
and now I don't have my
so
badger.
now it all comes together.
Right.
Okay.
And you took my goddamn badger away from me. Thanks, Burwell.
You
He
didn't get
shits
off
on
my-
your lawn one
You
time.
didn't get off my lawn.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna hit record. Oh. Shit.
Every time.
I don't own a badger. What?
Welcome to the Critical Podcast!
Oh my
God.
How are you today? Hey.
Christian turned into a dog.
That's right. Say hi. What? You don't know.
Stop the dogs.
Oh, sorry.
That's not how you dog.
We snow. That's
You're
where
bad
I
at
came.
dogging.
That's much closer.
That's pretty good.
Beep beep.
Alright, now I don't even know what you want. You might be a car, I'm not really sure.
Okay, so where do we want to go from here?
Well, I'm Matt.
Yeah, that's Matt. We've already introduced Christian the dog.
Yeah, Jewish.
I'm the other Matt. Matt Burwell.
The Burwell kind.
Mm-hmm.
This is Sean.
And this is Beady Bombastic.
That's right.
BD Bombastic.
And we're back from our podcast hiatus.
It's just 1 week.
It was
Yeah.
1 week.
Well, I guess that other week when we just answered questions halfway counts. I don't know, so we didn't do the story that week. So
Oh, we've all been
all right.
busy.
Oh my god, dog.
Mostly Christian turning into a dog.
Yeah.
Calm down, dog Christian. Jeez.
Oink.
Eventually.
I don't think you.
Eventually.
Buffalo sound.
I think that's just, that's like,
just
brr.
yeah. No, that's pretty close.
Flamingo noise.
That's about it.
All right, so we have a critical tale for you.
That's right.
Do we?
Yes, we do. Critical tale. If those of you tuning in for the first time, what are you doing here?
Right.
Second of all, the critical tale is when we tell stories from our previous D&D campaigns, because those aren't recorded. Anyway. Alright, so the critical tale this week is the first time the crew fought a dragon.
Big experience. For
Oh, you
D&D.
didn't know?
Yeah. So first of all, they had to find this dragon.
I didn't fight the dragon.
It was actually part of the... Actually, you didn't fight the dragon. Yeah, you were
Me
there.
and BD did not fight the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, was I stuck under a staircase or something?
no.
We were fighting the bear shark.
Oh, that's right, Bear Shark.
They split the party.
This is the split
it was-
party mission.
We almost
was-
got moitered.
The thing was, we had 6 player characters and like a highly touted NPC. He was like basically almost a player character, just like 1 level under or something like that.
Pretty awesome.
And
He was a healer,
and
but
he
he was
crit
used-
on everything he ever did. Which
Crit
was
and
incredible.
Christo.
Creighton Kristoff.
We have
Yep.
his die right here, actually. You're using the Crit and Kristoff die.
Crit.
Did you just? Okay.
I went like that. It was
Oh.
great.
So
Use the source.
I was the DM at that point, and I split the party. I told them they had to go to 2 places at once and get 2 separate shields to bring back
Fucked
to
up.
the kingdom and whatever, all this stuff. Anyway, one of the shields was guarded by a dragon. So Daerith really wanted to fight this dragon.
As you do. I
Yeah.
mean,
Everyone
Give me a
else
choice.
was like,
I mean, it's in the title.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was either fight
They
a
don't
dragon.
call it Dungeons and Being Pussies.
It was either fight a dragon
You didn't go to my
or
high
take a
school.
leisurely stroll through the forest.
We took the big pussy part.
Yeah. So anyway, so they had to find. They were told that it was in some mountain range, and it was a white dragon, and it was guarding the shield. It was a younger white dragon, so it wasn't like crazy
Pussy
powerful.
dragon.
But anyway, it was a young white dragon, but it was still fairly well known around the parts that it inhabited. In fact, like everybody knew about it,
Right.
except for the PCs. So they go into this bar and they're asking around. They're like, hey, so we're looking for this dragon, and they're like, are you talking about Parallax? And they're like, what's that? So as the DM, I just thought it would be really funny if they were the only people not in on the joke. So every
To be
NPC
fair, that's always funny.
Oh yeah, every NPC they talked to at that point, or from that on, was like, you don't know Parallax? You've never heard of Parallax? Nobody's heard of Parallax? So that became like this constant thing.
What nerds?
What are you gonna douche or something?
Literally, it would be like decades of levels later, and someone would bring up Parallax, and one of the player characters would be like, "Oh, you're the guys that don't know about Parallax."
Like, oh.
It's our
I love
turn.
that. I love that dragon.
Yeah.
We killed
So
it.
yeah, they killed it.
They killed it.
Yeah. But anyway,
But not before you made an awesome styrofoam map of a mountain.
that actually did happen.
Yeah, it did.
And then friendly giants were waving and tried to feed you guys with rocks or something. I don't remember.
They wanted to play catch.
Right, they did. They wanted to play catch, so they threw boulders at us.
It was Baracus that waved back and was like, alright, hey, what's going on? And they threw a boulder and it's like, catch. And he's like, oh my god.
We can't do that. And that was how we died.
Almost.
No, but they did end up getting the shield, and and so you've never heard of Parallax thing carried over into most of our actual real lives. I was at a family party, and somebody was saying something that nobody knew about, so they were like, "Oh, you've never heard of this thing? You've never heard of this thing?" And I just went out loud, and obviously they don't know what I'm talking about. I just went out loud, "You've never heard of Parallax?" And everybody looked at me like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "They've never heard of Parallax." And I walked away.
You turned to check with right guys? Oh, you're not
I'm
here.
sure half of them got on their phones and started Googling, like, what is Parallax? I'm like, I don't know.
And
It's a name I made up.
Google replied, "Oh, you didn't know?"
Oh, Google, you've always got my back. Oh, man.
Probably move on.
Yeah. Alright, so we don't actually have any questions today because I was at school all day and I forgot to write a post on the Twitter. So we're actually just going to jump straight to the story.
That's alright.
Take it away.
Double questions next week.
No.
No.
We may actually not even do questions next week either because we hate you.
Right.
You specifically listening to this.
Honestly, we don't have
Not
fans.
the general you.
We just like listening to our own voices.
I just like talking really loud.
Loud noises. Anyways.
Yes. Now, as we discussed earlier on the last podcast we did, the world you're playing in, Christian, to rehash it for you, is our world.
Oh yeah, I know.
We're
yes,
using
it's
your
my world.
Well, right. Right.
With his 5 Lamborghinis.
And we're going to jump right into it.
Mercy, please.
You guys...
Oh, wait, you gotta tell them what he rolled.
Oh, I already know what I rolled.
You gotta tell that.
Oh, that's
Who?
right. We
Wait,
gotta,
that guy? I don't want that guy to know.
But we have to.
It's a dick.
Now,
How are they gonna
to
know?
hash over what everything we got last time, Radica, you're the proud owner of 2 beam knives. Basically small little daggers that you have in your hands made
They
of
are.
pure energy.
And they are blue.
They're the color blue, and you also rolled for the powers of chain lightning, or, well, force lightning, and push, the ability to basically
Stop that.
throw
That's
a blast of energy at a target.
So
and knock
can
them
your
back.
nickname be Ankle Shanker?
Don't make me shank your ankle, bitch.
I'm scared.
My nickname's gonna be Parallax. You ain't even heard of me.
BD, you got 2 hidden wrist beam blades.
Pew, pew,
They
sneaky, sneaky.
activate from
Sneak,
underneath your clothes.
Sleeves.
Right,
Yeah.
your sleeves.
You're gonna want to invest in a lot of short sleeve shirts because you're just gonna ruin
Yeah.
any long.
I gotta throw them all away.
You're also gonna want to invest in some cut-proof gloves, or sorry, laser sword
Yeah.
proof gloves.
Wait, can I take? Are they like wristwatches that just go shit shit?
Yes, but they're longer.
Okay, so I should really not let my hands dangle like
No.
ever.
Well, they only activate when you throw your hands backwards.
So how? This is
It's
how I
a
will.
fail safe, basically.
Okay,
That doesn't really work for recording.
that's
Yeah.
true.
You
Nobody
just did
saw
the
that.
Spider-Man like
Hand.
finger.
How does one web?
Why does that work for recording?
Because they can't see him.
Wait, you can't see
Yeah,
with
they
your
can.
ears?
Of course they can see him. We're recording.
You just gave me a mind aneurysm. I don't know what just happened.
Your hidden wrist blades are red,
Yes.
and you also have the ability to do mind tricks, which is confusing your opponent and making them believe or do something under your own power.
Yes.
And basically a form of telekinesis where you can lift and throw smaller objects.
I really want to get into what those limitations are. Can I just go like, oh, my shoes are untied. A commoner walks by, tie my shoes. And he does.
Let's see why not. It's pretty simple.
We'll see.
It's possible. Rubel,
See what?
you have the Darth Maul styled double-sided lightsaber
Yeah, but I got the white
Everyone's
ones.
jelly.
in the white color.
Yeah.
And you have the abilities of jump and telekinesis. So you share the telekinesis with BD, but you can jump long distances.
Telekinesis 5.
We'll find out exactly how much
oh, I'm just going to pretend it looks like I have a helicopter with a double-sided blade. I'm just going to be spinning it above my head with the telekinesis and jump with it. It's going to look like a helicopter. Why
and
not?
Christian, with your roles that you performed before we started, you have a purple beam blade,
Of course.
which is like your standard beam weapon.
Mm-hmm.
A yellow short beam, which is like an offhanded weapon.
Short sword.
A short sword that you can use in your offhand. You have force decoy.
Oh, kind of like a wolf ally, you know.
No, not even, not even like remotely close.
I mean, but it's a decoy. If I wanted it to be a wolf,
Right, no, he would just decoy you. Like it looks like you're standing in one spot when you're actually not.
but I'm actually a wolf.
No.
All right, this is confusing.
Yeah, I'm all kinds
Wait,
of confused.
yeah, when
I
does the
thought I
wolf
was
come
also
in?
the wolf.
You don't, none of you are hungry like the wolf.
Look, you can't just
That's arguable.
you can't just bring up wolves and take them
You,
away.
sir, brought up wolf.
Alright, whatever.
And you have the jump ability that you and Rubel share.
Yeah, have that.
Mine's
You both have moon shoes.
I do.
Moon
I took
I get to look like a
And we will
helicopter.
get into our story right away. Congratulations, the Critical Miss crew has become famous off of their internet videos.
Obviously.
You guys, you
Wait, I
guys.
thought this was like a fantasy podcast.
Right, no, this is where it branches off because with your fame, you've decided how else can we capitalize on this? How can we really grab our core audience and become even more famous?
By
And
Lunch
Christian
boxes.
said,
sending out cat videos.
no.
Oh.
Christian actually came up with the idea to become alien hunters.
Yeah.
Basically, go around Earth and document alien sightings
I did
and
that.
search for signs of extraterrestrial life.
Which in actuality, we just abduct people and make them look like aliens.
Shot my sister with a Nerf gun.
What?
I literally made a video on YouTube and then LA Hunter Chronicles, and I shot my sister with a Nerf gun.
Alright.
Pretty good.
You guys,
It's really on YouTube, isn't it?
An unfunny kid's career began that day.
Oh, it was definitely the day he sang Potato.
She
We can have-
cried.
yeah.
She cried.
You guys are, you're not having much success with it, to be honest. I've gone off to do my own thing. Unfortunately, you guys don't have me with
God,
me
you must be
anymore.
so popular, Burwell.
Oh yeah, you have RLF money and our money.
I'm pretty, yeah. No, so I'm like, I don't want to hunt aliens. I want to retire.
He's like double famous.
Come visit me on one of my islands. Anyway.
But how will we know which one you're on?
Oh, it's the one that has the party going on.
But that's all of them.
You guys are headed towards a small town called Boss Nass, Wisconsin. They were recently on the news for claiming to have a UFO crash in the nearby forest. There was pretty convincing home video showing something falling out of the sky, landing in a forest nearby. What's wrong?
I just imagine somebody in Wisconsin putting a video camera to this guy and like throwing something off the camera. Being like, oh, was that a UFO?
It's like the video that's on Facebook right now. By some like twins or whatever. It's just them looking out of an airplane and it says UFO sighting. I can't believe this is how real this is. And it's just a video of them staring at the airplane. And then just a piece of paper with a drawing of the UFO. They just drag it across the camera.
It's pretty convincing. Let's just.
It was so convincing. It made me
So
believe.
as soon as we hear about this, I go, lock and load, boys.
How'd you do that with a shovel?
Don't ask questions. It's YouTube money,
Oh,
so
that's right, shotgun shovels.
shovels.
So they claim to have seen a UFO crash in the nearby forest nearby to this town of Boss Nass, Wisconsin, and you guys are en route there currently. When you get there, you notice that there's no real, not much going on in the town. It's kind of a small town,
Girl.
like one main street sort of town.
Aliens probably did this.
Probably in a lonely world.
And the people are just kind of shuffling along with their day. Nobody
Oh,
really
yeah.
seems to be doing anything. So it's up to you.
Are there any sticky green things attached to their heads?
No, it does not look like.
Racist, judgmental. Not all aliens have that.
I just want to apologize. If anyone else can hear the AC unit or the dog chewing on stuff, we can't really control that.
Yeah, Christian.
Well, I
stop.
mean, we absolutely could control the air conditioning, but we don't want to. 'Cause
No.
It's very comfortable in here right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's really nice.
Yeah. So, hey, you know what? If you didn't hear that, you would just hear silence in the background, and that would suck.
Right.
That'd just be weird.
It'd be boring.
Yeah, fuck you.
Don't
guys.
you want to sound like it's cold?
I don't mean you guys. I mean that one guy that we don't like.
Yeah.
He knows who he is.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
All right,
Johnny.
I was gonna say a name, but
You guys arrive in town. You check into a nearby motel.
we all take the same room, same beds.
Double
No,
girls.
B, no, that's
What?
not how we. Shut the fuck up.
Edit that out. Just edit it out. Yeah. All right. Segue.
Yeah, so we're obviously in different rooms with different beds, all of
Right.
us, because we have YouTube money and we can do whatever we want.
Why are you still
we're not all
winking at
sharing
me,
one
Matt?
twin bed.
YouTube money.
B, stop taking your pants off.
Damn it! It's so comfortable.
Comfortable.
Podcast.
Podcast.
Density.
Roll for pants. Good.
Nice. Roll my. Oh.
But you didn't roll that. You just had it.
I roll it. I use my force powers.
Oh, are we rolling?
No.
Oh.
No. We were rolling
So
for pants.
motel.
Right, you guys are at the motel, and it's your choice what you want to do first.
Oh, force jump off the bed.
We
you
don't have that yet.
those abilities.
Well, this I hate this place. Then.
I immediately go to a vending machine outside, look both ways, and break into it.
Wait.
Okay, when you go outside, roll your dice.
Sounds like me.
17.
No, this is
17.
vending machine roll.
Alright, when you get outside, you go over to the vending machines, you start, playing with it, fidgeting with it. You don't put any money in, obviously, but
Who would do that?
you shake it around enough and one candy bar drops. You go down, pick it up. When you're walking back to the room, you see in the parking lot two really pale men standing in the parking lot talking with each other. They don't seem to be doing much else. They're
Sounds
just talking
hot.
to each other. And then when you look down at them, one of them looks back up at you and seems to glare at you for a second, and then looks back down and talks to his friend.
Now, by pale, abnormally translucent?
Not translucent, no, just pale, fair-skinned.
It seems we've got two soulless gingers down there.
You're really taking that shovel for a ride.
Look, really, it's not even a shovel. It's just something I like
All
joking
right.
around with.
I return to my room, but before I enter the door, I just crack it open, I throw my shoe at them, and I enter.
Throw a shoe at them?
Yeah,
He's got plenty of shoes.
they're gingers, man.
I love that in every podcast we end up being rich somehow.
What, you
when in
don't
real
have...
life we're scraping by for scraps.
I'm so cold at home.
Alright, so you've got your candy bar. Everyone else is settled into their hotel rooms. What do you guys want to do first?
Get Petey some heat.
Yeah.
It's the summer.
It was so funny the way you said that though.
I want to go to the main lobby of the motel.
Okay, you can do that.
Alright, is there someone at the desk?
Yes.
Alright, I'm just gonna sit down
Okay.
and stare at them.
Just stare at them?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything even if they talk to me.
Alright, he's staring back at you. And then when you don't say anything, he just kind of looks down at his papers and begins shuffling through them, occasionally looking up at you.
I slowly, you know how you pull a chair and it goes, I pull it really slowly towards him and get closer and sit down again.
Help you with anything, sir?
Staring at him. I'm looking deep into his, what color are his eyes?
Brown.
His hazel brown eyes.
Do you need assistance with anything, sir?
I cross my legs.
Alright then.
And I fold my hands and I start tapping them, my fingers together maniacally.
I'm gonna be honest, sir. I'm starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable.
I take out a knife.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Please, here, take whatever you want. He leans over, he opens up the cash register, and he starts putting money on the counter.
I take the money.
Where did this go?
You just robbed this man.
What just happened?
And I donate it to charity.
What a twist!
I use that money to invest into this hotel.
The charity for stolen motel money.
That's a
So,
very
so you
specific
steal from him and then leave?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm actually donating that to a charity.
He's like a more Robin Hood. He steals from the poor and gives to the poor.
to the same poor.
Yeah, he steals from and gives it back to. I just wanted to show you that I could do it.
Oh, really though. Alright, that was me.
Alright. I don't know the else want to do anything?
I could go to sleep because apparently this shit's getting way too cray.
Take out a knife.
Gotcha, crack.
And you, Matt, want to do anything?
We're in Wisconsin.
Boss Nass, Wisconsin.
Alright, I want to go
Is it
make
close
fun
to
of some
BZ's?
Packers fans.
Okay.
I'm going to make fun of some Packers fans.
Alright, you gonna go to a bar?
Does the hotel have a bar?
No, it's a motel, but there's a bar in town.
Okay, yeah, I'll go to the bar.
Okay.
Sean, you want to come? And knock on his door. Zombies again! Zombies again! I take out my shot bolt and I go in and I break in. I break down the door.
That's a reaction.
I aim the shot bolt at him.
My eyes are closed. I don't even know what you're doing. What?
You hear my shot bolt.
What?
Oh, he talks. Oh, never mind. False alarm. I thought you were a zombie.
What? No. I'm sleeping.
Alright.
Why?
What you dreaming about?
Someone pointed a shotgun at me.
Oh, that's weird. I leave the room and close the door. BD! BD!
What?
You want to come to town and make fun of some Packers fans? You don't even know what that is.
Yeah, let's do the ball foot.
Yeah! Alright.
Alright,
We go
so
to
you,
town.
I go with him with my one shoe.
alright. So you two are going to the bar. Christian, what are you doing?
Well, I'm taking my. How much money did I get?
You stole about $175.
It's not as much as I thought.
I can pay with credit cards now.
Yep.
Oh, right, good. I walk back in.
You see him talking to the police.
I walk back out.
As soon as you walk in, he goes, "There he is! There's the man!" And the police step towards you with their hands on their hips.
Look, officer. I'm sure there's a reason I run.
I'm sure there's a reason why I'm backing up slowly.
Alright, they're gonna give chase to you. Let's see if you can lose them.
The track
So just one. Just one of those.
They're all high.
They are.
They are all like. I feel like that has to cover.
One crit, 116, 114.
Alright, I'll give you a mean score of 17
Yes.
and say that you were able to lose them in an alley.
Alright.
As you run down the street a little bit, lose them in an alley. As the police go past, you wait a little bit. When you come out, you see
Lightsabers.
Radica and Beatty walking towards a bar, which is actually next door to you.
Well, I'll buy the bar drinks.
Yes. First round's on Christian. I'm sleeping.
So not charity.
What?
So not charity.
Well,
then.
this is charity.
I've been corrupted with power.
I mean, it's not charity.
Yeah, they're poor. We're all poor.
All right, so you walk in. There's probably about 5 or 6 people at the bar, including the bartender.
Oh, that's not
Do any of them have cheese hats?
No.
I buy them. cheap
One guy
hats.
is wearing a Packers jacket.
Oh. I just go. And I look the other way.
All right.
And I look at BD and I go,
Right?
yeah.
2 shoes. Who does that?
Bartender sees you guys. How you doing, gentlemen? What'll it be?
Another shoe.
Yes.
You're just making it rain.
I'm taking every dollar that comes near
What are
me.
you doing?
Hmm?
What are you doing?
Does it look like I'm doing?
He's making it rain.
Looks like you're throwing money at me.
I am.
All right then.
Alright.
He just takes it.
I walk out.
That's it.
I get a new podcast with you. You have this whole thing written down here, I see.
I take out.
I'm up to here on it because
We haven't addressed
I
it
didn't
yet
account for
because
I didn't account for the armed robbery.
I take out my notebook
Okay.
and I check off a box, and next to the box it says "Make it rain" like
Okay.
bowls, and
Okay.
I put it away.
Okay. So the bartender says, and you gentlemen?
I mean, if he's buying, I'll take top shelf.
All right. You sir.
the other half of the bottle of his top shelf.
All right. He splits.
Sure.
He top shelf here. He slams down a bottle of Jim Beam.
Ooh.
There you go.
There you don't have
2
glasses?
glasses.
There you go. You're going to cheap us out on
we don't
glass.
like kiss while we drink, so we need glasses. I don't know how it works in Wisconsin, so.
I thought. Oh wait, are these cups actual cheese?
Sitting up.
She's just doing
Dog
what she
Christian,
likes.
you can't bite people.
Speaking of which, I'm back now.
Oh.
I have a puppy though.
Oh.
Can I have a puppy?
No. In the podcast?
Yeah.
How would you feasibly obtain a puppy?
I don't fucking know. Otherwise, you want anything?
You already got rid of all your money.
How can I not have 5 Lamborghinis?
I found this puppy.
Alright. So, bartender says, don't recognize you boys. What brings you to town?
We're on YouTube. You should.
I said that. Yeah, I guess you don't watch YouTube much.
YouTube?
Oh god.
YouTube, but
YouTube? No, can't say I only get basic cable, so.
it's a shame. You should get on that internet thing.
What's that?
Never mind.
I go net fishing every weekend.
Netflix?
Is that like Netflix?
You know how we're out here in the outernet? We need to go into the internet.
We need to go deeper.
No, I can't say I recognize you folks. You here for a reason?
Yes.
What?
I take off my sunglasses that I didn't mention that I had on, and I look at them and I go, "We're alien hunters," and then I put the sunglasses back on.
Alien hunters.
When he looks back at me, I have sunglasses too now.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
He takes them off and goes, "Yeah."
I feel really sad I don't have sunglasses.
You have $175.
I know, but I always have 4 pairs of sunglasses on me. That's a fact.
Every time he looks at me and then back at him talking, I start gaining pieces of the suit. We're gonna be Men in Black.
We got a report that there are aliens here.
Wait, you're there too? I thought you left.
I came back.
Oh.
With 8 colors.
Aliens?
Yes.
Ain't never heard of nothing like that.
It's like fish, but they're bigger and they attack people.
They're also pale,
You
green.
haven't
There could be a
heard-
lot of different colors.
What, do you even know what an alien is?
No, I'm familiar with the term.
Not like the Mexicans.
No, I'm from outer space. I know what you're saying.
Oh.
I just haven't heard anything like that here.
So let me get this straight. You know what aliens are.
Uh-huh.
But
You're
you
in the
don't
middle
know
of
what they
nowhere,
Right?
But you're not an alien.
No.
You're Matt. This guy's totally an alien.
Yeah, this seems a little fishy.
Matt, this guy's totally an alien.
Yeah, I know this seems really
Everybody
fishy.
at the bar.
whisper too.
Everybody at the bar, roll a perception check. Real quick, we're
No,
going
I need that. I need
Ooh.
Rubes.
I'm sleeping.
Great!
That's twice in a row.
Rubes, you are greeted by a knock at the door.
Ah.
They knock louder
You got
and
a
harder.
Ah.
You got a point.
They knock louder and even harder.
What?
Open the door.
Who is it?
The police.
Yes.
The police.
Yo, you better
Why?
fucking run, kid.
Open up the door before we break it down.
That's not my door.
I forgot my sponge collection and I heard of
I don't care.
That's funny, neither do I. Alright, I'll unlock the door.
You open it up.
Yeah. I'm just sitting there like with the heavy eyes and mouth kind of open.
At the door, you see 2 pale gentlemen wearing black trench coats. And
It's not the police.
they flip open a badge.
Maybe it's the police.
And they go, "Did you check in today with another resident?"
What?
Yes.
Did you check in today with another resident?
Well, yeah.
A group of 4?
No.
No?
No.
We have video of you checking in.
With 4 other people?
3 other people.
You said 4.
There's a group of 4 of you, correct?
You said I checked in with a group of 4.
Yes.
No, I'm in a group of 4.
Right.
You're looking for a group of 5.
No. Sir.
See you later.
This Green Bay math doesn't add up. That's how they lost the.
We're looking for a
the
friend of
family
yours who
game.
committed armed robbery earlier.
That sounds like Christian.
You get my name? Well, actually, we are on fire.
Christian, huh?
Yeah.
You see, it's gonna say my surname.
You're gonna have to come with
Sir.
us, please.
Sir Christian.
No, damn it, I've been
No.
Surnamed. You've been
No.
surnamed.
Yes. That's how it works with police.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything, so I don't have to go with you.
Right, but you're an accomplice?
No. No.
You are.
Not.
You are.
Not an accomplice.
Literally standing next to him in the video of
No.
you checking in.
No.
Checking in, yeah.
Checking in, but
Yeah.
not. What did he do?
Rob.
You know, the armed robbery thing, the aforementioned armed robbery.
Right.
Was I on video with him then?
No.
Then I didn't. Then it's not
But
accomplice.
you are being detained for information.
No.
You can't say no to the police this many times. They shoot you.
By this point, you should be on their car and get like.
He's just like, I don't want to. It's not even like he's being like resistant. He's just like, I'm lazy.
Like, I really just want to sleep, so if you're cool
If you
with
could
that.
just not.
Just listen. I'll be here in the morning.
Do you
I
have
need
a
to
bed
sleep.
at the police jails?
Things that always work.
I
Unless you
just
can-
gone to sleep.
Unless you can tell us where Christian is right now, you're gonna have to come with us.
I walk in.
Probably in his room 2 doors over.
We already checked.
Then no. You clearly just woke me up. So why would I know where he is?
Is there any chance you could call him and find out where he is? After
Pulling out police
cars.
I searched my phone for my room for my cell phone.
My food.
Back to you.
Oh wait, I had such a good one too. I searched my room for my cell phone. I think Christian stole my cell phone.
Damn it.
Back to you guys. With your perception checks.
Crit?
Yes. You notice, having watched the video so many times that aired over the national news, the guy who was talking about filming the UFO landing is in the bar right now. He's the guy in the Packers jersey. Jacket.
I should have known. And I go up to the guy, and I'm like, hey, you look familiar.
You don't?
I know. Yeah, okay.
How this works?
You're that guy from that video.
What video?
You know the video.
No, I don't know
I
the
wink
video.
at him.
What? I'm sorry, you got me confused with something else.
He's talking about porn.
Aliens.
I got nothing for you, man.
You're a liar. I'm a whore.
I'm what?
I don't know. That second part just came out of me. I don't know.
I'm not going to ask you to leave me alone now, sir. I'm just
Can I
gonna have a drink.
like judge him?
You've seen
like an insight check.
You actually, without even doing an insight check, honestly, he looks really, really confused.
I stare at him.
It almost looks like he's trying to remember something, but just doesn't remember it.
Can I stumble over to Bradico like, "Here's Jim Bean's great. I can't finish my drink. Oh, but you got plenty. Hey, friend, you want some Jim Bean?"
And I go,
Sure.
What is that? What is that accent?
Hey, what?
Oh, of course. He wants to know why you were in the video and you don't remember being in the video.
I wasn't in a video.
No, but you were.
But
ready?
I wasn't.
Ready? Watch. And I get the video on my phone because I have internet and I'm in the 21st century.
Right.
Unlike these people, apparently.
Right.
So I log into my YouTube account with my
Well, YouTube account
like
is
6 million subscribers.
that.
That's it?
The critical miss.
6 million? That's really all we
Do
did?
you understand how many
That's like nothing.
that would be? Like,
We need to-
that's insane amounts.
Oh.
That is 6,000 times the amount that we have now.
So is he drinking the Jim Bean?
Yeah, but that's not even number one on YouTube.
All right.
It would
Is
be
he
close.
loosening it up at all?
It's not a. I mean, he's getting drunk.
Do I get the video?
Yeah.
And I show it to him.
When you start showing it to him, he immediately goes from like not believing it to like exasperated, like disbelief. Like he can't understand what he's looking at right now. He's like, I don't remember any of that. I swear to you, I wish I
Where
had
is this?
that forest right there.
Yes.
That's about 2 miles out of town north. If you head over that way.
You recognize that tree that well? You guys really don't have a lot to do up here. do you?
That's my
Not
favorite
really.
scratching tree.
It's like, oh, that tree, of course.
Pageantry?
Scratching tree.
Yes.
Christian, your cell phone starts to ring.
Or
Ring, ring.
Rubal's phone starts to ring.
Hello?
It's you. They called using one of their phones.
Hello?
Christian,
What?
what'd you do?
Wait, oh. Wait, what part?
I'm trying to sleep. Cops come, knock on my door, wake me up, and they say you did something bad.
Oh yeah, I totally robbed a guy with a knife.
Again?
Yo, it was so awesome. The guy was like, oh, take my money. And I was like, alright.
Alright.
I
Alright.
just was
Well,
showing him my fancy knife collection and he started giving me money. I was like, okay.
First he puts the moves on me with his looks. And then he gets scared when I show him my knife collection. I don't understand.
Alright, well, where are you?
I'm at the bar. What bar is this?
The one literally next door to the motel.
What?
Right next door to the motel.
You're next to, okay.
Like I
Alright,
can
bye.
throw a rock and hit you.
Like, if the cops were to come over here, we'd probably be here by the time I got here.
Alright,
We're
well,
leaving though.
Wait, there's no cops there, right?
officers, they're at the bar next door.
What?
Get them
You
now.
see, as soon as you say that, like you were talking to them, like looking into your room. They were standing by the door behind you. You turn to tell them where they are, and they're gone.
I close the door and go back to sleep.
I don't think you're coming with us to this trip, Sean.
I don't think you're a very good investigator, Sean.
All right, so you guys.
I'm running.
I'm taking my bottle of gin.
Wait, no, I wouldn't run. I'm gonna hide under a table.
Okay, you're saying them.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hide.
Okay.
I'm eager to go to this
The guy,
forest.
the
I'm
guy-
inebriated.
The guy grabs you. He's like, "How did you get that video? I don't understand. I didn't say those
It's
things."
called technology?
No, I understand how you
Oh,
access the video.
oh, okay. So you seemed like you didn't understand.
What I'm saying is, I didn't say those things. I don't remember that at all.
I like lean real close and I go, my friend is a wizard, and I walk away.
Woo!
Alright, as you guys start to walk out of the bar,
He's like, my entire life makes sense now.
as you guys start to walk out of the bar, you notice the two men have just entered. They are both bald, wearing black trench coats, and very pale. You recognize them from earlier.
I threw a shoe at
They
them.
are carrying a shoe, and you are intoxicated.
I ditched,
with one shoe on.
I ditched the other shoe.
I did shoe on them.
And they start scanning the bar for people they recognize. You see them stop and look at you, but they don't. They seem to like look over you for a second, and they are going to try and see whether or not they can find Christian. Nope,
Oh.
they do not.
The table's very, very.
Wait, what did it roll?
They were rolled a 13.
Wait, they didn't find me with 13?
No,
Oh, sweet.
You're very
really
well
good.
hidden.
Oh, I rolled 14.
What,
It's a dark
if
bar.
they ever walk nearby where Christian is hiding, I want to intervene and go, officers, you look like you've had a long day.
Can I have my shoe
Well,
on?
before you get the chance to start talking to them, they actually walk up to you and hand you your shoe back.
Whose J's are these?
Jays?
So uncomfortable.
Well, we do have all this TCM money now.
Yeah, that's true.
And they start to, they look over at Matt and they go, "Where's your friend, Christian?"
I don't have a friend.
We're not friends with any Christians.
At that point, they
Wait, are you talking about the wizard?
they both look at each other.
I'm a little
They
bit.
both look at each other, and then one grabs you by
Oh my
the scruff of
God.
the shirt and lifts you
Do
off
I
the
drop
ground.
my Jim Beam?
No, you're actually holding on to the Jim Beam right now.
Okay.
He's
Chug
got
it-
you
chug
lifted
it
up
now.
into the air.
Start chugging the Jim Beam.
and he like shakes
Whoa.
you a little bit. And he goes, "I'm not playing games,
I
human."
smash him in the head with the Jim Beam and I run.
I was gonna respond with the same.
Can he get double smashed with Jimmy?
Did anyone else catch the fact they said human?
No,
Okay.
well, I was gonna do that either way. So he picked me up by the scruff of
Hold
my
on,
neck.
can I interrupt? After he hits him with that bottle and the other guy's about to respond, I want to hit him with my glass in the back of the head.
You can try. Roll your d20 and take a -5 for being drunk.
11.
-5.
Not much.
So you go to slam
Instead,
him.
you just feed him from the
You
jug.
go to slam him with your glass,
Yeah.
and you miss. And your hand hits the wall behind him, and the
Right.
glass shatters and cuts your hand.
Then you hear, "Ha, nerd!"
From under a table, I presume.
I now run in Matt's direction.
As soon as they hear that, the other bald guy, lifts up the table that you're hiding under and throws it.
Hey.
This is awkward.
The bartender, though, coming to your guys' aid because people are creating a ruckus in his bar.
And I give him a
You
lot
hear,
of money. Yeah.
he's got a shot full too.
Yes!
He pulls a shotgun out from behind the bar.
Wait, is that mine? Did he take it from me?
No, it's,
Oh, he has his own.
it's a shotgun, not a shotgun.
Oh. Alright.
He points it at the two men in black coats and screams, "You get the hell out of my bar!"
Yeah.
And
In America!
instead of hurting him, the two kind of just look at him and wave their hands in the air. And he kind of just gets this dumb look over his face for a second. Then he puts the gun down and goes back to serving drinks.
That was not what I was hoping for.
I wave my hand in front of their face. Nothing
happened.
No? Oh, okay.
Hey.
I thought that's how it worked.
Was the one that...
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. You waved your hand in front of their face?
I did.
You crit earlier.
I did.
Right. So,
It was there.
yeah.
I promise.
You wave your hand over their face, and you start to notice your hand feel really odd. And as your hand gets right in
Is it
front
like
of
the stranger?
No.
Oh.
As your
That took me a second.
I was gonna say, I know what to do in this situation.
I need to
As
know.
your
He's
hand
not gonna
is-
like it.
as your hand gets directly in front of their face, you notice lightning start to arc out of the tips of your fingers,
Uh-huh.
and all of a sudden you blast him in the face with a shot of lightning.
And I
Send
go,
him flying back.
I want to go up to Bradica after he does that and go, "You're a wizard, Bradica."
I'm like, like after like I take a second to like take in what just happened, I just go, "You remember the wizard I was talking about? It was me the whole time." Ah, and I try it again to the other guy.
I put a witch's cap on his head.
Roll d20.
16.
You actually managed to get it, this time with both hands, and the other guy flies across the room and slams into the wall as well.
I whip back my coat, I put on my sunglasses, and I go, "Well, that's that."
You hear boom roasted from under the table.
So are you guys exiting the bar?
Wait, are they
no,
both
no.
knocked out?
They seem dazed and disoriented, but
I'm gonna
they're already
search them.
starting to get up.
I'm gonna, well, the first one that's on the ground in front of me, I'm gonna search him real quick and try to see if he has any weapons that I can take.
No, actually not on.
He doesn't? Okay. Well then, I think we should, GTFO.
Good point. I take the register.
Do you know how heavy that is?
I take the register.
The bartender doesn't even notice.
He has a
He's
shotgun out, like
No,
ready
he
to
put it away.
Oh.
He's
I-
making. He's still
think he
making.
No,
he's
he-
making drinks with a dumb look on his face.
He dropped
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I'm taking the
That was
shotgun.
dope. He was stupefied.
All right. So
I
what do you guys
dump
want
out
to
the
do next?
money.
I just, as we're walking outside, I just look at my hands, and I'm like, did you guys see that?
It's pretty cool.
What?
You didn't see that?
Don't you always do that?
Not regularly, like once or twice, but like that was much different.
Yeah, there wasn't even a carpet in there.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like, normally it's just like, bzz, and then it's done. But like that was like real. Like,
I mean, it is a full moon.
is it?
Yeah,
I look up.
It's daytime.
Why did we not notice that? Why are you sleeping right now?
It's nap time.
It was a long drive here.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
And Sean is the driver.
Yes. Always.
All right. So you guys exit the bar. Where are you going?
Not
I'm gonna
the
get
motel.
Sean.
Okay. All your equipment is back at the hotel anyway.
Shit,
You're filming
then
it.
the motel.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, then we're gonna go back to the hotel. Or motel.
All right. So you guys go to the motel. Knock on Rubel's door.
Did you sleep enough?
No.
I go like this. I look at me, and I try to do the lightning thing, just like a little bit, just like show him that I can do it.
Try and roll.
12. No.
Nothing happens.
Nah. See?
Fingertips.
Yes. We have to go.
Bed. We gotta go to bed. I get it. I go to sleep.
Okay. As we're gonna get in the door, and throw some water on him.
So what kind of car do we have? Do we have like a kick-ass?
You guys actually have an old school shaggin' wagon.
That's awkward, but I like it.
Like, you would think you guys would have like a much nicer car being YouTube rich and famous. It's just a shaggin' wagon.
We dig the shaggin' wagon. We got it.
I've been in movies.
Uh-huh.
Probably. I don't know.
I've been. No big. Oh, before we leave, is there a cop car there?
No, there's no cop car at the place.
Oh, I don't have a thing to shoot. All right.
Well, I'm gonna gather up all our stuff, throw water on Sean until he wakes up. You can sleep in the car.
Fine. Wait, I'm driving.
No, I'll drive.
No.
All right.
I wake up.
Okay.
And you guys are headed to the forest?
Yes.
Okay. So as you guys are pulling out of the motel
Yeah, that's how I do it.
in the shaggin' wagon, you notice the...
I'm sorry, that's how you're gonna try to stop her?
She can't bite it. She can't get it even.
It's kind of working.
She's like, God damn it.
She's like, what the fuck?
Do you know what you're supposed to do?
This?
Take your thumb
and put it on
and put it on underneath their tongue and like squeeze it.
Like this?
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause
See?
now she can't do anything.
They don't like it. She won't close her mouth if that's that.
Can you just let me fucking bite you, damn it?
See?
Don't do it. Don't do it. See?
No, get it.
But I just wanted it. Hey,
We're leaving the motel.
Right. You guys leave the motel, you notice that outside the bar...
do you want to come to the motel or not? Christian puppy? Thank you. See? Good dog.
Give her this thing.
Like, that's not person.
You
It's not
notice...
as good.
You notice that the two men in black coats
sad.
are leaving the bar and see
Yeah.
you leaving the motel, driving towards the forest area.
Oh no.
Can I go yeehaw and shoot him?
You can try it if you want to.
I open up the sunroof and go yeehaw, motherfucker. Boom.
We snob.
You notice that
That's
when
2 out of 3 podcasts that BD has jumped through the sunroof and shot at people. That's really what happened.
only this time you do it, and one of them seems to just throw up his hand and stop the bullets in midair as they fall to the ground.
I immediately put away my weapon and go 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 go.
Go, Sean, go!
Why?
I explained to him everything that's just happened, and I explained that we're up against dark, bad people. Well, they're really light, actually, but...
Psychics.
Because that makes sense. I just keep driving at the same pace.
Yep.
Alright, so you guys get to the forest. You park just outside of the forest and you start walking through because there's no roads through the
And we're
forest.
bringing all our filming equipment,
Right.
of course. And the shotgun.
And the register.
Yes. I think you dropped that.
And we all have cool coats.
I dropped the money and the register.
I mean, they're alright coats. They're not great.
They're alien hunter coats.
Did you steal their coats?
I didn't say
you're
that.
an alien hunter. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have our codes.
My
We
mistake.
have the critical alien hunters on the
The
back.
critical. Right. My mistake.
TCAH.
So you guys are walking through the forest. You start walking, and you notice by the time you get about mile and a half into the forest, you're walking through and you hear something behind you.
And I immediately.
And I go, something!
Aliens.
I arm my shotgun.
Okay.
I draw my pistol.
I throw the register.
When did you have a gun?
You turn around,
It's a train gun.
and the crackling sound that you heard coming from behind you disappears.
Huh.
Must be nothing.
Probably.
Let's ignore it.
I retrieved the register.
I keep my trank gun drawn.
You have a trank gun?
Just in case there's a bear. We're in the woods.
It's true.
I mean, BD has a shotgun.
I have my shot hole.
And he has a shot bolt.
I have a register.
Yeah,
I feel like Christian is the most useful of them all. Just a big heavy register.
All right. As you're walking through, everybody make perception checks.
I need
Crit.
a thing.
Oh, well, I rolled a 19.
14.
They're really good at this game.
So
19.
So what does a crit tell us?
Wow, Matt, way to suck at rolling.
A crit tells you
19,
3
19, 20.
things.
3 things?
3 things. One,
That's one more than 2.
you know that you are being followed.
Hmm.
2, you know that you are being followed by people who are able to follow you from up in the trees.
Aliens.
Hmm.
And 3,
Squirrels. Monkeys.
you notice. Actually, I'm sorry. You, Rubel, Christian.
Oh, crit.
I'm sorry, Rubel, Christian, and BD. All of you begin to notice that you're feeling strange the deeper you get into the
Oh,
forest.
God. It's puberty
Well,
all over again.
BD,
I'd like to respond. Yes.
you in particular realize that by concentrating, I didn't hear it. What did it say?
It's not
He
worth
said, oh no, it's puberty all over again.
Continue, Farewell.
BD,
Yeah.
I'm unfunny kid.
you're noticing that as you're walking through the forest, if you concentrate really hard on like small rocks or pebbles on the ground, you can lift them.
As he often does.
Right.
I can do that too.
All right.
Like, I can lift him
As we
too.
walk by, I telekinetically give me a walking stick, and I'm like, I'm using this now. Everyone sees this.
I electrocute the walking stick. No, I'm just kidding.
I go, you want one? Whoop.
Why would I? No, I have the legs.
Oh,
I can-
by the way, guys, we're being followed by Tarzans, and I shoot into the trees.
shoot what?
You shoot into the trees?
Your
From
shotgun?
the Tarzans that are following us.
Right. Well, you shoot into the
monkeys.
trees, and you actually do see, because you knew where they were.
Yeah.
You see them scatter, and they jump off into different trees. But your suspicions are confirmed; they are definitely following you, and everybody else sees them now.
And they are
You
squirrels.
They are moving around in the trees. No, it looks like the guys from earlier.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
bad.
Tarzan pale people.
What do
Chris-
we have for defense?
Sticks.
Straight gun.
Have one.
Shotgun.
Register.
Christian, you are noticing that you're able to, as you're walking, you are able to kind of hide yourself from other people's vision,
Whoosh.
and make like a clone of yourself stand still while you move around.
How would you notice that? How did you notice that?
He was leaning up against a tree while you guys were walking, and then like he started to move, and when he looked back, he noticed he was still sitting there.
See, I was probably thinking, wow, it would be really awesome if there were like more of me. And then I was that.
And then that was
Something
that.
I often think about.
And Rule, you're starting to notice that you feel more springy in your step.
Because I feel like I'm on moon shoes.
Kind of, yeah.
Why did you buy the moon shoes?
No, do I have
Did you
moon
steal
shoes
them?
on?
Did you steal them from the
I don't
hotel?
have moon shoes on.
Do you have PF flyers?
No.
Oh, those would be really helpful right now.
I wish I had PF
Oh, I
shoes.
wish I
not
had
wearing
PF
your
shirts, too.
shoes. You just got out of bed. Maybe that's why.
So that's everything you notice now. You know that you're being tracked.
What do you mean? Wait, so like jump? What happens if you jump?
I don't know. I jump.
How much of a jump are you like putting into this?
Mid jump.
Alright, like if I was just gonna try and jump because someone told me to jump, I'd probably jump like 8 inches into the air.
All right. So probably about 60%.
Yeah,
your
like
max
60%
jump?
jump.
Like
Yeah.
60% of your max jump. You get about 25 feet in the air.
Oh my
Does
god.
that include his ACL tear?
That's true.
Because Sean has a torn ACL.
This is true.
You get about 25 feet in the air and land without hurting yourself. In
Well,
fact,
my
when
ACL.
when you're up there, you get a pretty clear look at the guys who are standing around. And when they see you
He just
jump,
goes face to face.
and when they see you jump, you see them kind of like look at each other with shocked expressions.
As I'm falling, I'm gonna try and shoot one with my trank gun.
I feel like you'd
All
be
right, make a
shot.
Make a
Just-
shot.
I am shot, that's why I'm trying to shoot one. 14.
Not bad.
That's pretty good.
14. You shoot at one of them. It doesn't hit though. It's very close, but he just narrowly avoids it by getting out of the way.
They're thin, right? They're very lanky.
Yeah, they're tall, lanky, pale guys.
So a bunch of Christians.
Christian, fight them. Only you can fight them. Here's your register.
Also, while you're in the air, do
Use your
another
density.
perception check.
Density.
6.
Ooh.
So you got a 14 and then a 6.
I
The
just
law of averages is so real.
That's
You
a
do
crit.
not see anything. So, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to continue proceeding through the forest? Do you want to try and split up and lose them? Do you want to try and engage them?
I collect berries. From
Do
the trees.
we feel? Wait, like you said, I remember that video very clearly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I feel like we're in the spot that we're supposed to be at yet?
You know you're close.
Okay, then I tell them we should keep going.
I jump in that direction.
In which direction?
He's like
Wherever he
Roo-
said
he's
we
like
had to
fucking
keep going.
Tigger from Winnie the Pooh.
Full force jump.
Yep, I'm gonna be like, I'll race it, and I just jump.
I electrocute him in minute.
All right.
Low blow, bro.
Full force jump into the air.
Uh-huh.
You get about 60 feet into the air.
Holy shit, that's like most houses. That's way more than most houses, actually. Now that I think about it.
The story is
That's
like 10
like
feet.
4 stories, 5
Yeah.
stories.
Well, I mean, that's like most of our houses now with our TCM money.
Oh, well, yeah. We own apartment buildings.
yeah,
It's
So
just
you
all
just
for
jump-
ourselves.
You're jumping
And that's just
straight
off
up
sea
into the
level.
air?
So I'm jumping, like, into
and
the
we built
direction.
Atlantis.
I mean, come on.
As
connected
you
to
get
all our
up into
basements.
the air in that direction, you see the ship. It's a pretty big ship, not gigantic, but big enough to fit multiple.
I say
people.
while I'm in midair.
Yeah.
I try to stop in midair.
Well, you don't have to worry about that.
I kind of do this.
You don't have to worry about that. That doesn't help you. But what does help you from keeping going in that direction is when one of the men in black trench coats tackles you out of the air.
Oh.
And you guys fall to the ground together.
Happy.
I'd like to go to his aid and
Well,
take.
he lands. You guys are all like 10 feet away from there, where they landed.
Where he lands,
Can
the
I-
guy that's on top of him, I want to take rocks and throw them on him.
Okay.
And I was gonna electrocute the guy, but if there's rocks on it, it probably wouldn't work very well.
Okay.
If there's another one that I can see, I will electrocute that one.
Okay. Christian, you want to do anything?
I get into a perpetual rock, paper, scissors tournament with my clone.
Okay. Okay.
Michael.
His
With
clone.
your clone. Okay.
What do you throw?
Oh, scissors, of course.
What does he throw?
Scissors, of course.
Alright, so while you are having a rock, paper, scissors tournament that will never end with you, because you always throw the same things. You throw rocks at him, Needy?
Yeah.
Alright,
Scissors.
and if that doesn't work, Matt wants to try and shoot him with some lightning.
Yes. But if the rocks do work, I would like to aim the lightning elsewhere.
Okay, rocks.
Possible.
Go.
So who's taking?
Nope. 8.
8. You throw the rocks at the guy. The guy does not manage to get hit by them. Rubel does, though. a rock hits him in the side of the head pretty hard. What?
Stop throwing.
But luckily the rocks were just a distraction for the lightning.
Oh.
Like I mean, like not like a distraction is a strong word.
Like a static thing.
Like lightning's like a strong word.
We'll help you, Rubel.
Like an inconvenience.
Alright, so, Rubel, you feel a little shock sent up your spine.
I'm just trying to wake him up. I'm just trying to wake him up.
I'm wide awake and full of energy now.
Woo! We did it.
Get it?
Yes.
Alright, so this guy is on top of you. Like I said, he doesn't seem to have a weapon on him.
He just tackled me while I was 60 feet in the air.
But he basically grabs you by the throat, and he speaks words, but you don't seem to understand them.
He speaks words, that's for sure.
He speaks in a like an alien language.
Noises are definitely coming out of his mouth.
Yes. Something
and,
demonic.
Why does they speak Chinese?
and his other friend drops down behind you guys.
And goes, Frank, seriously, stop messing with him.
Is there anything you guys want to do, or like do you guys want to fight?
I
them?
mean,
Do you guys
we
wanna-
need to tackle that guy.
I'm going with my shovel, because my lightning doesn't seem to be very reliable.
All right, so you have a shovel.
I don't want to risk shooting my friend.
I'm gonna shoot the head of the shovel at the guy.
You don't have a shotgun shovel.
Why not?
Wait, is your secondary trigger to shoot the shovel itself?
Yeah.
Okay, you have a shotgun.
Because you got
Roll.
Come on.
Oh.
10.
It misfires and just kind of falls
Damn
off the end
it!
of
That
it.
was just a regular stupid shovel.
Knowing the limitation of my powers, can I try and tackle the guy that's choking my buddy over here?
Absolutely.
Christian,
It's an
we need
easy-
you.
It's an easy check.
Alright,
Alright.
I'm gonna do something really ridiculous now.
7.
God damn it.
Not that easy. You run up to tackle him, and while he has one hand on Rubel's throat, he grabs yours.
Oh my god!
Well, he can't grab 3 throats. Christian, get him.
Alright,
Third arm.
alright. So my clone, he uses rock.
Okay.
I, of course, still use scissors like a normal human being.
And you lose.
And I lose. And in my furious rage, I throw my register in a fit of anger in a random direction.
I'm gonna
Okay.
fall unconscious here.
Roll for it.
Alright, cool.
This thing's gonna land
19.
in his face. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Maybe not.
You chuck the register as hard as you can, and it smacks Pale Boy, who's holding 2 throats, right in the face.
Now, just like picture this scene for a second. This guy has 2 guys by the throat, like assumedly at arm's length to each side, and a cash register comes from nowhere, right up the middle, and smashes this guy's teeth in.
So, you'd be good at soccer with cashiers. Cash registers.
So he falls back, he lets both of your throats go.
Calculating.
But his friend now, you see lightning coming from his tips. The tips of his fingers.
Okay.
Don't let the tips touch.
And he is going to direct it
Just the tip.
at Christian, who threw the lightning. So now here's an attack.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
So now here's an attack.
Binky.
You basically have to beat my roll
Oh, okay.
in order to not get hit by the
Oh, that's easy.
Wait,
hold
that's easy.
No, I have a quick
I'll tell you exactly what happens here since we both rolled 2s.
You each take a shit.
He goes to lightning you, but you are standing there and all of a sudden you get hit by the lightning. And it looks like you died.
Oh, damn.
But then
Oh.
you disappear.
Aha!
And it was your clone. And you
Aha!
appear behind him, this time holding a register. And you bash the back of his head into Skadoosh!
Nice.
Oh my god, that's so
Decoy.
violent.
Decoy.
We snob.
And they both appear to be unconscious right now.
Registered. Wait, that's
They both unconscious?
They both appear to be unconscious, but
You forgot to register.
before anything can be done to them, they seem to.
Looks like you gave a check that you just couldn't cash. Boom!
When you came to this world, you should have registered.
Oh, the shock. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Your funeral is finally registered.
Boom.
So, should we tie him up?
Well, before you get the chance to tie them up, glowing circles of light begin to spin around them faster and faster, and after a second, they disappear.
Damn.
They bead.
Wait, they did.
Wait, I go over to where they feed and I kick around where their
Where's their
bodies
base?
were.
They're gone.
Charge
Oh,
their
okay.
base.
I thought they might be just invisible.
They appear to be gone. Rubel, you saw the ship, so you know how close you are, which is pretty fucking.
Guys, that away. And I point in the direction of the ship that I saw.
Okay. When you arrive, you see what looks to be an alien spaceship. I mean, it's
Is it a saucer?
Like circles.
no, it's not saucered. It's more of like a.
Badass ship?
It looks way more advanced than most like UFO flying saucers would.
So, like, if it were to look like a letter, for example, like what kind of letter would it look like?
Probably a Z. No.
What the fuck kind of aliens are these?
It doesn't look
Who
like
chooses
a letter.
these
It looks-
shapes?
It
Like maybe the
it's
wings look like an
saucer-
X,
No,
something like
no,
that.
It's the same.
it's-
Or why?
It
Yeah.
exists in the fourth dimension.
It's saucer in shape, but it's much thicker, and it's got
Okay.
like a front
Oh,
compartment.
like an ice cream sandwich.
Like a falcon.
Right, it kind of looks like a falcon.
I mean,
A
not
falcon
like a
from the year 1000 or 2000 or 3000 or
Right.
something.
Right, one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go there.
And
Z.
you notice that the front, what looks like the front door, or not the front door, but the
under door.
the undercarriage door is
Where I
open.
always walk into my
Where it says
spaceships.
honk if you have big tentacles.
Is open, but it looks like
I
it's
honk.
it looks like it's beat up, but it doesn't look like it's unflyable. So take that as you wish.
I go, woo! In a Wookiee voice.
What's a Wookiee?
I don't know, but I wanted to woo and try to sound like a Wookiee at the same time, but it was really hard.
We saw.
So that's what came out of my mouth.
I
It felt gross.
I do a telekinetic summon a stick and try to pry the door.
Well, the
No, it's
door's
open.
open.
I'm proud with, yeah.
You just want to poke it.
No,
He just wanted to telekinetically grab a stick.
pretty much.
So I'm gonna look around the ship. If there's no one around, I guess we're gonna try to find a control panel.
Like inside.
Yeah.
I'm an electrician, so I should do that.
You go
Yeah,
in.
but I'm gonna find it because I'm the explorer.
You go inside the
Alright,
ship.
Dora.
It looks like it's got quarters. It looks like it's got 4 separate quarter rooms. And when you finally make way to the cockpit, which is where you consider the control center would be, you open up the door and you find carnage, basically. There are 3 dead bodies.
Christian.
And a fourth body. All 4 are aliens. The 4th person looks like they're clinging to life barely. They're trapped underneath a bunch of scrap metal.
Are they like clearly aliens?
Yeah.
I go
They've got-
gleep, gleep, glorp, gleep, gleep, gleep.
Please. Humans.
Oh God, what the hell? You speak English?
We speak every language known in the universe.
All right, no time
All
for
right,
this.
all right, Mr. Show Off.
We're pretty awesome.
Well, he understood my initial statement of, "Oh my God, we're here to help you."
Right.
With my gleep glorp.
Gleep glorp.
He glorped his way into this man's heart.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So what happened here?
He's having trouble finding
Short version.
energy
Oh,
to speak.
hold on.
The
let me
short
take-
version.
let
Very
me-
condensed
let me-
version.
Oh, I thought it was his lungs. I was going to be like, hold on, let me get the heavy shit off your chest.
We crashed here. There are men looking for us.
Are they
or
really men?
aliens?
You would know them as aliens.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. We're
Very, very bad aliens. They're called the Zith.
Okay.
They're a force that is trying to control every form of life in the universe.
That's silly.
They send a small scout. they send a small scouting party to Earth in order to ascertain whether or not you
like
can be
really
controlled.
pale, lanky, jump really high.
That's
yeah.
them.
Okay.
So the unconscious and forest people. Okay.
That sounds. I don't know what happened.
So
out
we
there.
should probably
Yeah.
not leave them here on Earth.
So what are you?
We are the Zedi. We
That's silly too.
we exist. We exist to protect all forms of life in the universe.
I use the
I'm
source.
life.
You say that
We
now.
came here to protect you, but it was a trap. They
Oh,
shot us out
okay.
of the sky,
Oh.
and my friends here didn't survive.
Do you have like I mean, being aliens, do you have like a healing bay on this
Unfortunately, no.
Falcon of a ship?
We have a medical bay, but nothing that would.
It's not called a
My
Zactor
injuries-
I
tank,
would
is it?
put my bowels back in.
My injuries are too severe.
I was gonna take it to
Well.
the Zacta tank, but
Can you tell me how to work this thing in a nutshell?
The ship?
Well, yeah, but not like I don't actually want to be in a nutshell. It's just a saying we have on Earth.
Do you
Like,
have
it
a
means
guide?
like the short version. I'm actually doing the long version of what I'm explaining is the short version.
You wouldn't be able to fly the ship unless you had access to the power.
Oh, like this? I try to electrocute my
See
hands.
if it works.
Come on. 20! I crit!
You
I tower the ship.
You zap, and the ship actually like blinks back to life with you doing it. And
Did I do it?
And the guy laying on the floor is. How is that possible?
I'm just really good at everything, so.
Humans aren't supposed to be able to use the power.
oh
Wanna see me
really?
do it again?
I make pebbles move.
This is incredible. All of you?
Who? Which one? Me or him?
He points to his
He
double.
clones himself.
I can't.
Why?
I don't have enough space. I look up.
Wait, try like jump, like running fast, like jumping straight.
In the small room.
It's a pretty big room.
It's a small guy.
Just
Oh,
just grasshopper.
No.
All right. Well, we should probably not leave these guys here on Earth. Can we fight them?
Can we
If you
escape?
have access to the power, you can do anything.
Yeah.
Like fly?
Like anything?
Like God decisions?
It depends.
We
If
could
you-
take over
I
this
could blow
planet.
myself up.
If you learn how to master the power well enough, perhaps.
We can take Wisconsin. Oh, but we don't want to.
Yeah.
Who wants Wisconsin?
Let's not make another enemy of a whole nother state. We've already got two.
Yeah, that's true.
Listen,
Two?
Massachusetts and New Jersey.
All right, Massachusetts.
we are done for.
Well, and then Chicago, but that's not a state.
We never made fun of Chicago. Did
Oh,
we?
Detroit. Sorry.
Detroit. That doesn't count.
Okay.
Because they don't have internet service there. Except for that one girl that messaged me from Detroit. She's like, I'm actually from Detroit. We do have internet service. I'm like, yeah, but you're the one house that does. So.
It's just you.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so if they do have, if they're in the if they're aliens, do they have like a futuristic AI?
On the ship, you're not sure.
I ask because I've seen sci-fi.
What kind of sweet video games do you
An
guys have?
artificial intelligence? Not entirely, but if you sit at the helm, your body will know what to do. The power runs through you.
I jump to the helm. Demand to be the leader.
You jump to the helm, there is a dead guy in the seat.
I sit on his lap.
Okay.
And then I'm like, does it still work or should I move this guy?
I would move him. I would appreciate it. If I could, I would bury his body, but I can't.
We'll bury him when we get to a new planet, I think. Are we going to a different planet? I don't actually know what we're doing.
You could.
But
If
you
can
should be at the
control-
helm.
If you can control the power, you can do whatever you want.
Control world.
But first, you must rid your planet of these Sith,
That's a good
Sith
point.
intruders.
That's a good point. How do we keep the ship safe while we're killing these things?
Well,
Do you have a self-destruct button?
no.
Wait.
I mean, yes, but you're not supposed to know.
I
that.
second that motion.
There's only 3 Sith.
I third it.
Oh,
That doesn't count.
It's a small scouting party.
how many did you take out?
1 Sith Lord and 2 warriors.
We only knocked out
What?
2.
1 Sith Lord and 2 warriors.
Lord sounds intimidating.
He is intimidating. He'll be a difficult foe, but if you can take out the warriors before you fight him, 4 versus 1, you may stand a chance.
Well,
Stand a
did the
chance.
Zedi have any weapons against the Sith?
We do. But be warned, they have weapons too. Here.
Yeah, we'll have better weapons, right?
He pulls from his belt 2 wrist blades, and he hands them to you.
Did they just clamp on? I'm like, oh no, I
when
can't take
when
them
he
off.
puts them on your wrist, when he puts them on your wrist, he shows you basically it's a locking mechanism.
Oh, okay.
He flips them over and locks them onto your wrists.
I didn't ask for these.
Nope, those are yours now. Sucks.
How do I take them off? You don't. Oh.
You feel the screwing motion going into your arm? That's because it doesn't come off.
The other members of this ship will have weapons as well. Feel free to use them.
I reach underneath me and I pat my guy down.
You find 2 small. They look like metal tubes. And
What is that, a spitball
Instinct-
gun?
I try to use them as blowguns.
they don't. Instinctively, though, you know which switch would activate them.
Is it the big red one that says
Yes.
on?
Yes.
I press them.
2 small beams of light shoot out of them.
Let's go.
Rubel, you walk over to one of them. Pink-looking alien with weird tentacles.
Ew,
on
don't
it.
touch it.
Ugh, tentacle
And
head.
you reach down, you find a 2-pronged weapon. It basically looks like it has 2 on buttons.
Push the on buttons.
I push one of them.
One side erupts into this giant.
Oh my god, can we not destroy
Look at
the
sword I
cockpit?
have.
There's 2 of them.
Push the other one.
Another blade.
Let's also keep in mind the cockpit. I don't imagine being very big. So are we just like?
Well, I mean, it's big enough for 4 of them to hang out in. So
Yeah.
I mean,
But to have that long of a weapon go off?
yeah.
Ships in star battles are pretty big.
Okay.
Star Wars.
And Christian, on your man, you find 2 weapons. One regular long, I believe it was purple weapon, and a smaller yellow weapon.
I hand the
And-
small one to the clone.
Oh, he can't hold it. He's not actually real.
I pick it up and I give it to him again.
Again,
Like,
drops.
we're not gonna save the planet, but we're gonna really annoy the Zith.
And he explains that the
Biggest
alien
balls on
who's
Earth.
dying explains that these are what's known as beam blades.
Okay.
They exist,
Beanie blades?
What? Beanie blades?
Look,
Lightsabers.
I appreciate all this information, but I gotta be honest, you're living a lot longer than I thought you would, and it's kind of starting
Well,
to get weird.
I've survived here for 3 days in this
Like,
position.
Oh, so you're not even dying. You're just.
No, I'm pretty dying.
Oh, alright.
I can't. As soon as I move this, my guts are going to fall out.
What
Oh,
if we
well,
just
let me
keep
help
that
you.
there?
Well, were your guts
Right.
always black?
No.
Oh.
We don't know. They're
So
aliens.
now he's running out of time.
Is there somewhere we can take you to fix you?
Like
I
a
mean,
Zacta
perhaps
tank?
if you took me back to the Zedi temple.
Alright, so let's just kill this guy real quick and we'll take you to the Zedi Temple. Do you think you could live a little bit longer?
It's possible, but wait, I feel them coming. You need to protect it.
That's such a stupid joke.
You need
So
to
fast.
protect the ship now.
Okay, let's go.
I jump outside.
I blow up the ship.
No,
So-
that's not.
Oh shit, opposite thing.
You guys head outside, and in front of you are the 2 men you dealt with earlier, the pale Zith warriors, and behind them, completely encloaked in almost what looks like a black biomechanical suit,
Uh-oh.
is the Sith Lord, Lord Vane, and
Step
we
up.
will
So
deal with
fed.
them next week.
Dun dun!
Done.
Nice,
Sniggity,
thank you
sniggity.
for finishing that. Thank you for finishing the dun.
Yeah.
Is there cops
Yo,
coming?
this dog right now.
How cold?
Passed out with her
She's
head
just-
straight
yeah.
up.
You okay, puppy? Come
Not
here.
anymore, she isn't.
They can't be comfy for you.
So just
Alright, well, so next week it looks like we got a battle on our hands.
A battle and a trip to the Zedai Temple if you survive.
If we survive.
With our blight sabers.
Beam blades.
Beady blades.
Blight sabers.
In star battles.
With our Beyblades.
Star Wars with a Z.
Didn't Charlie Bojangles have a song about star battles?
No.
After all the songs we push on
After like a full 2 seconds of thinking, nope, got nothing.
I didn't actually.
But he named that album after it.
Seahorse monsters.
Tune in next week for more Seahorse Monsters. Bye.